Today's topic is sub queries and correlated sub queries. Sub queries and correlated sub queries. Okay. What is a sub query? The sub query is writing a query inside of another query is called sub query. Okay, sub query or sub query you can call it as. Okay. Okay. Let's say select star from employee. What this query will give us? What this query will give us? The complete employee information.
Yes.
Right? So, okay. So I want to know the maximum salary of an employee. Maximum salary from this table. How you can get the maximum salary from this table? I just wanted to know what is the maximum salary.
Order by salary.
Maximum salary. Remember guys, select
Max.
max the sal from EMP or not. What it will give? Salary. Maximum salary from the employee table. What is the maximum salary in the employee table? 6,000. Okay. Good. Okay, I just wanted to know who is taking this 6,000 salary. Who is taking? The maximum salary is 6,000.
Select employee name, comma, max
Employee
salary.
name. Employee name
From the table and
max
Employee
salary,
name, comma, max salary as
max salary as max
from employee.
above.
You are saying this max of salary.
As max from employee.
Group by employee.
Group by. Okay. Good. See. Sorry.
No, both two times we are not using. No, employee is two times.
What is the output that you are getting?
All record.
Total salary.
What is the group by will do?
ascending or
Then what order by will do?
shuffled.
So I have told you, right? Group by is a what the group by will do is it will group the similar characteristics of a data. Group the similar characteristics of a data. So what is the column that we have used here? Employee name. Suppose if there are multiple records with the same employee name, all those records will be grouped. From those records, it will take a max. From those records, it will take a max. See here in employee table, how many records there for an employee? Single employee. In employee table, for one employee, how many records are there?
Only one.
records.
When you are keeping this, you will be getting a. Do you see any meaningful this? So what my question is? So here the max of salary, the salary that the highest salary that I am paying is 6,000. Then who is taking that 6,000?
Then whereas employee name is equals to 6,000.
Sorry, select
Employee
start
name,
from employee
where
where
max salary is equal,
where
salary
salary
is equal
equals
to
to
The
6,000.
max salary is
see max aggregation functions can't be used in a where class. Aggregation functions can't be used in where class. Already I have told you guys. So if you want to filter the data on aggregation functions, that can be done only using having. That can be only done using having only. See. Got it or not? Who is taking? Kailing is taking this salary. 6,000. Who is taking 6,000 salary? Is Kailing. So if you want to achieve this, how many queries you are writing?
2 queries.
2 different queries you are writing. So what are you doing? Output of the first query, I am using as an input to the second query. Right or not?
yes.
Output of the first query, I am using as a input to the other query. So whenever you have a requirement, so the output of one query, either it is in where class or from class, okay? If you want to use the output of the one query to as an input to the another query, then you can use subqueries. How you can use how it is like this, where salary equals to, instead of 6,000, what I can do is I will copy this entire query here. So 6,000 is written by this query or not?
Yes.
So that's why I'm just keeping this. Just now see the same information you are achieving in a single query or not?
Yes, same output.
Same output. So how you have achieved this is by using subqueries. So this is called as a subquery. Subquery you can call it as, you can call child query. Okay, you can call it as the inner query. Okay. Okay, here subquery, inner query, child query. Okay, this is
Krishna, and the above table select max salary from employee. Doesn't it give the 6,000 output?
yeah, it is giving a 6,000 output, right?
What I'm saying, select max salary. Instead of writing as max salary, directly select max salary from employee.
It will give. See, if you run this now,
Okay.
you are getting 6,000, but on top of it, what is the column name you are getting?
Oh, nothing. That is
Yeah, I'm just giving a alias name to this column.
okay.
Max
Okay.
salary.
Then to know the max salary 6,000 here.
Yeah, so just meaningful name I am given. Even if you can give A, B, C, B, C, D, anything, it will represent. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. But you can't give it like this. The column name should not be have any spaces. So if you want to give it like this, either it should be separated by underscore or hyphen or something like that. Otherwise, like this. Okay, it will not accept spaces. Okay. Suppose if you want to give the name like that, then what you need to do is you need to keep this in square brackets. You need to keep this in square brackets.
Okay.
So maximum salary. Okay. So this you called as a child query. What is the child query? Inner query you can call as a sub query. Outer query, parent query. Okay. Outer query is what? This is the outer query and this is the inner query. Okay. So how this query will be executed is, In case of subqueries, inner query will be executed first, and it will execute only once. Inner query will be executed first. What is inner query? So when you run this query, complete query, when you run this, so which one will be executed first? This inner query will be executed first, and this query will execute only once. Okay, it will execute only once, and output of the inner query will be passed to outer query. Okay, answer. Yes. So inner query will be executed first, and this will execute only once, and the output of the inner query will be passed as the input to the outer query. Output of the inner query will be passed as a input to the outer query. Okay, and outer query will be executed. Okay, just a moment, yes. Okay. So how to find the highest salary employee details? That's what we did here, right? Highest salaried employee details. Okay. Next, how to second highest salaried employee details. Second highest salaried employee details. So how you can get? Just tell me. Second highest salaried employee details. Select max of salary from employee. What it will give?
Maximum.
First maximum. Okay, first maximum or not? First maximum salary. But what I want?
Second highest salary.
Second highest salary. Then what I need to do? Max of salary.
Minus
Guys,
one.
please mute yourself. employee where salary is
Less than 6,000.
less than 6,000. What it will give?
All the
No.
records.
Less than 6,000
All
salary
except
record.
maximum
Yeah.
salary.
Okay. So suppose if I take this, this will give us the employees who are less than 6,000 salary. All the employees. So if I take maximum salary from this output will give us a
Second highest salary.
next highest to the maximum, right? First,
Yes.
next highest, right? Sorry, max salary. Okay. 3,100. I want to know who is taking this 3,100. Select star from employee where salary equals to
3,100.
3,100. Okay. So to achieve this, how many queries we have written?
Two queries.
3, total 3, right?
3.
Okay. So first, this is the first query. So here, let me take this query. So in place of 6,000, what I can do?
Max.
I can keep this query or not? Okay. Now what I will get? 3,100. So in place of this 3,100,
You can give this query.
can I give this entire query or not?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I'm just keeping it in the brackets. See, there are 2 employees who is receiving 3,100. You are getting or not? So this way you can write the sub queries. Okay. See how many queries? So what it will do is first it will run the query. How the query will be executed is the innermost query will be executed first. What is the innermost query?
Select max
Select
salary
maximum
from
This is the
salary
innermost
from-
query, right? This is the innermost query. The output of this innermost query is what?
3,000.
6,000.
6,000.
Then this query will be executed. Select max of salary from employee where salary less than 6,000 will execute.
3,100.
Okay, that will give 3,100. Next, select star from employee where salary equals to 3,100.
Employees names.
Okay, so whenever you are writing a sub queries, the innermost query will be executed first. The innermost query. Okay. So output of the innermost query will be passed to the next sub query, next innermost query. So and that output will be passed to the next outer query.
Outer query.
Okay. So for this is the parent query. For this is the parent query. Okay. So this is how you can write. So here you have seen the sub queries that you are using in where class. The sub queries we are using in where class. Okay. One more thing. Write a query to get the details of employees who are belongs to audit department. Who are belongs to audit department. ఎలా రాస్తారు చెప్పండి. One way by using join we can write, right? Right or not? employee A join department B on A dot DEP ID equals to B dot DEP ID where where
Department name is
B dot DEP name equals to audit. Okay, select star from. See, sorry guys. So these are the four. So by using subqueries, how can we write? Just tell me.
Using in class.
Select star from employee where department ID equals to select DEP ID from department where DEP name equals to audit. Can you write like this? I'm just taking the department IDs which are belongs to audit department. Okay, and the output of this I am passing to this. So I need to run the entire query. So how many records did you got? So both the queries are giving the same output or not?
So what is the use of subquery? Like instead of writing this, we're writing like this, right? What is the use? Like,
Yeah, you can see. I'm just
real
saying. Yeah, in the real time, you see the output of the query can be if you want. See, you have written one query, this query, and if you want to further use of this query, further uses, so you need to perform some more calculations or some more derived columns from this data. So then you can use either you can load this data into a temporary table, and you can perform some calculations on that, and you can load the data into main table. Instead of creating the temporary table, what you can do is you can create a subquery like this. You can keep it like this. So select star from. So this is how you can write a subqueries in a from class. Same output. The column department ID is coming multiple times, so I'm just simply taking a column names from here. See, if you want to perform any other operations on this, okay. Yeah. So whatever the output that we are getting here, by using this output, if you want to perform anything, so then you can use this output as an input to the another query. So this is also one way of you can write a subqueries. The subquery is writing in a from class. This is subquery writing in a where class. Okay. So it depends on what is the use of subqueries means. When the subqueries is mainly used if you want to make use of the output of one query to another query. Okay. So in this case, you also can do this. And one more thing, suppose you have a table, employee table, and you are daily you are loading the data into an employee table. You are daily you are getting a new records. Okay, if you want to load the data into a new table, the data into a table, what you will do? Just
Right,
in the
we need
talent,
to
what
write
you will
the
do?
employees query. Yeah.
First, you need to check with this or not, whether this the given employee ID is exist or not. Employee ID to table unandi. So already I have a table, employee table is there, and it has the 100 records. And daily I am getting a new records to the employee table, new records as a file. So daily what I need to do, I need to load the data into a table, employee table daily. So how will you do? How will you load it? So let me explain you again. So I have an employee, I have a file, employee file. That file has the employee information that I need to load into a database. So for the first time, I have 100 employees in the file I have loaded. And the next day again, I have a file with 10 more employees. So I just wanted to load the 10 employees into those 10 employees into the database in the same table. Yesterday, I have created a table, right? Where 100 records is loaded. In the same table, these 10 records also go and append. So what you guys will do?
Again, we need to create that employees.
Again, if you created employee table, what about the existing 100 records? I'm not asking you to load the today's 10 record. I need to maintain yesterday's 100 record and today's 10 records, both.
Insert only these 10 records into.
Sorry?
Insert only this new 10 records into the table.
Yeah. How will you write? So I'm just saying insert only 10 records into the table. By what? Okay, but what's the logic that you will use? Either
By
you can
using
tell me in the SQL or in the talent.
By using key
The
column.
maximum ID by using maximum key column number.
So maximum of, suppose if they are not using on the sequence, they are generating a random number. Suppose let's say if you are using any sequence or identity in a data warehouse, data warehouse, that will not give you a sequence number. It will generate a random number. Then you might not know, right? So whether the
Count of all more than count of.
see, simply you can load the data, whatever the new 10 records is there, just simply load the data into a table, and then insert into the main table. Okay, select star from this table where employee ID not in. So you can use you can write there, you can write a sub query, right? You can use select star from employee where employee ID not in. You can write that or not. So what you need to do, you need to load only the records which are not there in the main table. In that scenario also you can use sub query.
Can you give an example?
Sorry?
An example.
Example. So you guys are loading any files to the database using talent?
Yeah.
How you are loading? One time you are giving, so you have the file and you are always doing drop and create.
Yeah, drop table will exist and create.
But in the real time, it is not the case, right?
Only in,
You need to load the data into the same file, same table on daily basis.
yeah.
Right or not? Daily you can't do drop and recreate the table, right? So you need to load the data into the same table daily. So in that case, what you will do? You will be using a tmap or lookup or something you will do, right?
Yes. Yes.
Java.
You will use tmap or some lookup. What the lookup will do? whatever the data which is coming from the source we will be mapping with the existing data. We'll perform a lookup. If the data which is coming from the source and the target is same, then we will not be going to insert that record. Okay. If the ID coming from the source and the ID which is there in the target both are different, then only it will make the record insert. Okay. Suppose how you can write is, let's say, let me show you one. I am just creating an employee table emp1. Okay. Employee emp id int ename varchar of 100. Okay. Let's say this is one table. This is the data which is coming from the source for the first day. Because since we don't have an integration tool, right? Integration here. So it's not, I can't explain you better. Employee 1 and 1, comma, some name ABC. Okay. 2 BCD. Okay, I have just inserted 2 records. Okay, so next day I have these 2 records. One is 3 ADE 4 some BBB. So these 2 records has came in the file. I need to insert these 2 records into this table, employee 1 table. So this data is there in the file. These 2 records there in the file, and I need to insert these 2 records into this file. While inserting these 2 records, we are not going to delete these 2 records. These 2 records ABC and BCD should be there, and also these 2 records should append to these 2 records. So 3 and 4 should add to 1 and 2. So when I have insert these 2 records also to this table, in this table there will be a total of 4 records. How I can make it is, so as generally what I will do is, I will create one more table, insert into EMP. Sorry, let me create one more table. EMP. Okay. I am just inserting those values. What is the main table where I want to see these all records? These 4 records is
EMP1.
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 Okay. So inserted. Okay, now from the file, just assume I just loaded by using Talent or some integration tool. I loaded the data to this table, EMP table. Now, so what I need to do, I need to insert into, see, since these 2 records are different than this, then it is fine. So insert into EMP1. Okay. From where I need to insert? Select star from EMP. So I am inserting. 2 records is inserted. Now, by chance, if I run this again now, again, what will happen?
Duplicate.
Select star from EMP. So EMP1. Okay, how many records are there? 4 records are there. If I run this again now, what will happen?
Duplicate records.
Duplicate records got inserted or not? 3, 4 again inserted or not?
Yes.
So it should not happen, right?
Yes.
This should not happen, right? So what you will do is, where it should insert only where EMP ID, not in select EMP ID from EMP1. So what it will give? Select star from EMP where EMP ID not in this. Which means here this query will list the list of employee IDs available in the EMP1 table or not?
Yes.
Not in the sense,
New record.
apart from this list, if you have any new records in this employee table, then only you insert it. Okay. So now I run it. How many records are inserted? 0. By mistake, you run 100 times. By mistake, you run 100 times. This will not make you insert any record. Because
Yes.
whatever you are trying to insert into employee 1 table is already there in the employee ID table. That's why it is not inserting. Got it?
Yeah. Excuse me, sir.
Sorry.
Hello. Hello.
Chappan.
Yeah. Can we use a set operator called except in this function here?
Yeah,
for
you
this
can
purpose?
use that as well.
Yeah.
See,
Can you
these are
explain how to-
multiple ways you can do this. And see, this is one way, which is quite fast. Okay. One more thing, because the outer query will be executed. The inner query will be executed first, and it will execute only once. The entire it will be passed to the outer query. This is one. And one more thing, what you can do is this accept. Okay, select star from EMP1. So run it. Nothing is coming because you are not having. So this employee table has what are the values is 3 4. 3 4 is already there in the employee 1 or not, because we have inserted. Okay, so this is one way you can do that. If you run n number of times, it will insert 0 records. And this also you can do using
Sub query.
join as well. Joins as well also you can do this. So what you can do is EMP. What join you need to use? Unmatched records. Unmatched records from this table only, the new records are not. Left
Yes.
join EMP to EMP. Hi. On EMP on. This I call it as A. I call it as a B. A dot EMP ID equals to B dot EMP ID. And I want to take where
Null value.
B dot EMP ID is null. So only unmatched records. Yeah, not underscore. This is just EMP ID. Okay. See, now run this query. Nothing. You can run a number of times. So here it is saying number of columns applied is different because you are taking the data from multiple tables, and here you are using star. So star will get the data from 2 tables, right? All the columns from 2 tables. Here from which table I need to take the data. Suppose if there is any, now I am inserting one more record here in this table. 4, okay, 5, okay, and 6. I have inserted these 2 records. Okay. So from which column table A dot star I need to take or B dot star I need to take? See, if I run this query now, unmatched records came or not?
Yes.
5, 3, 4, 5, 6 is there in the employee A table, and 1, 2, 3, 4 is there in the employee 1 table. 3, 4, 5, 6 and 1, 2, 3, 4. If you do left join in EMP 3, 4, 5, 6 and employee 1 table 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3, 4 is here and there, and since you are taking only null values, only unmatched records, see, only 2 unmatched records. Suppose if you exclude this where class, it will give all possible combinations. See, 3, 4, 5, 6. So since these are already available, I am taking only these two records. Yesterday we have seen, right, unmatched records on the left table. Day before yesterday, I believe. See these two records. So from this, the information will be available in employee table, which is A. So here you need to take A dot star. See, this is for single output, for single work. You can do that in a multiple ways. This is one way, and this is one way, and this is one way. Either of this can be used. Okay.
Sir. Sir.
Yeah, Japan.
Yeah, in which will be the left table in the left join?
Sorry, మీ వాయిస్ క్లియర్ కాలేదండి కొంచెం.
లెఫ్ట్ జాయిన్ లో లెఫ్ట్ టేబుల్ ఏది ఉంటది అంటే లెఫ్ట్ జాయిన్ అనే కీవర్డ్ ముందు
ఉన్న టేబుల్ లెఫ్ట్ అండి.
ఓకే
దిస్
ఓకే
ఇస్ ద లెఫ్ట్ టేబుల్ అండ్ దిస్ ఇస్ ద రైట్ టేబుల్.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే. నెక్స్ట్ మనం ఒక టాపిక్ దగ్గర నుంచి ఇంకో టాపిక్ వెళ్ళాము. ఓకే. So this is some example, and I'm just keeping it in. See, here one more thing is, here if you see here, in this scenario, the subquery we are writing in a from class. In this scenario, the subquery we are writing in a where class. Okay. And what the subquery in the where class. So forget about the from class. So when you are coming to the where class subquery, the result of subquery might be, see, this department ID is expecting some value, right, for comparison. This is LHS and this is LHS, you know, right, left hand side, and this is right hand side. Okay. And so left hand side is the department ID column is there. When you are using an equal to operator on the right hand side, how many values it will support? At a
Only
time?
one value.
Only one value. Okay. So then, so if you are using equals to operator and your subquery is returning more than one value, then which operator you will use? See here in this scenario. What is this?
Not in.
Your subquery is returning how many values? Single value or multiple values?
Multiple.
So if your subquery is returning multiple values, then you can't use equals to operator, equals to, less than. See, relational operators like equals to, not equals to, less than, greater than, less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, will expect a single value or multiple values?
Single value.
So when you are using these operators, and if the subquery is returning more than one value, this will fail. So when your subquery is returning more than one value, then you have to use in operator. You have to use in operator. In or not in. Negotiation. Okay. When your depends upon your requirement. If your subquery is returning more than one value, then you have to use in operator. Okay. Okay. Next. Okay. Now we are getting right. So suppose first highest maximum salaried employee details we found, and second highest we found. Suppose if I need fifth highest, what you will do?
Take it 3 times.
So for fifth highest salary means you need to write max of salary less than max of salary less than max of salary less than max of salary. You need to write it 5 times. The query will be massive, right?
Yes.
So suppose if I ask 5th date, so you can spend half an hour or 40 minutes time and you can write. Suppose if I ask 20th,
Max
then
salary.
it will be massive, and if there is any error or something, it will be clumsy. You can't able to validate it, debug it. So the another way how you can do is another way. Okay. So I just wanted a select star from employee. I want the first highest salaried employees. So here I am writing first highest details. So if I do order by salary, what will come?
Ascending orders.
Order by salary, what it will come?
Ascending order.
Ascending
The
order.
data, the record
Ascending
with
order.
salary ascending order, which means lowest to highest.
Highest.
But I have asked for first highest. So if I want the highest salary to come as the first, means what I need to do?
Order by salary descending.
Salary descending.
Descending. Now, okay. So we got 6,000. So if I take first record, then it would be the first highest salary or not?
Yes.
First highest salary or not?
Yes.
Top is the command. You can select the top n records.
Top one.
Top, I'm just right. Top one. So you are getting or not? Okay. And suppose second highest,
Top 2.
details. Second highest salaried employee details. Okay. Next, if I do top 2, what will come?
Top 2 records.
Top 2 records. But what I need is,
Second.
Only second record.
what I need is top
Only second record.
Second record.
Second record we
only
want.
second record. Okay. Okay. Select star from. So I am using this output. I am using this output. Select star from. Just run it. Here it is A. You need to give an alias name. When you are using subquery in from class, you need to provide an alias name to that query. Okay. I'm just providing alias name as A. Just run it. 2 records. So out of these 2 records, if I want the second record to come at the top, what I need to do?
Ascending.
Second record to
Order
come
by
at top.
descending.
Order by salary by.
Order by ascending.
Salary ascending order.
Descend.
So 3,100 is came in the first or not? Now if I do top 1, you are getting the second highest salary or not? So it's the same thing. Suppose third highest salary. In case of third highest salary, what you need to do? In place of 2, if you keep 3, so top 3 records will come. And you are again on the top, what you are doing, you are ascending order you are doing. So what is coming? Same. Second highest salary value is same, and third highest salary is also the same is coming. So which is correct or wrong?
Correct.
Correct.
Doesn't it give second highest salary like two employees names? 3,000.
Yeah, we should, when you are taking at second highest salary, we should get 2 employees or not.
Yes, yes.
But here, how many employees are coming?
Only one.
Only one. Okay. So to achieve that, what I need to do is I'll take all the distinct salaries. Employee, distinct salaries. Okay. I have taken all the distinct salaries. So 11 records are there. What I will do is these distinct salaries start from employee where salary in this, if you take distinct employees. Okay. So next output of this value I am using, and what I am doing is select top. Select star from this table. A order by salary. DESC. So what it will come? Salary is where salary. Okay. So I am just getting 11 records which is in the descending order. Okay. Here on top of it, select
Top 3.
Top.
star. Here if I take top 1. So if I take top 1, what will come?
First record.
First record. Select star from employee where salary equals to, where salary equals what? This. First employee is coming or not? If I give 2, how many records should come?
Only one should come.
Top 2. 2 employees is taking the same salary, right?
Yeah.
Sub queries returned more than one value. Okay, I'm just it should be in, not salary equals to. So it should be in. Okay. See. And here also, sorry. Top 2. इसके ऊपर I need to write just a moment, guys. Here top 2 I am taking, top 1 is can. So on top of top 2, here we need to select top. Somewhere we missed.
I think we should remove distinct.
Let me reframe it again. We'll come one by one. We are getting, we are taking all the distinct values, distinct salaries. Okay, out of which select. So what is the thing is, you can't use, suppose select star from this table. A order by salary. DESC. You can do this here, but if you want to use this output to any other query, you can't use order by class. Order by class can be only applicable when you are using top command along with it. When you are writing a subquery, in the subquery, if you are using order by class, that will work with only when you are using a top command. If you are not using top command, then order by class will not work. Suppose if I am want to take this as a output to the another. So then A. See, try running this query. It is saying, see, the order by clause is invalid in use inline functions and derived tables and subqueries and common table expressions unless top command is specified. Unless top command. So this order by will work only when this is specified. Okay. First distinct salaries are taken. After distinct salary, what we need to do is if I do select star from this employee where salary in this is of no use here. So same output it will come. Salary, if I keep this, so all 15 records will come. If you do select star from EMP or if you do this is same should both are same. What are we missing? Distinct touching top order by salary DESC.
సార్ పైన ఒక క్వెరీ ఉంది కదా సార్,
ఏదండి?
అంటే జస్ట్ మీ హైలైట్ చేసిన దాని మీద సెలెక్ట్ దానిపైన అక్కడ దాని ముందు సెలెక్ట్ టాప్ 1 అని పెట్టి తర్వాత ఈ ఆ సబ్ క్వెరీ తర్వాత ఆర్డర్ బై
అప్పుడు అది చేసినా మనం పైన ఇదే వచ్చింది కదండి.
టాప్ 1
2 రికార్డ్స్ రావాలి. టూ రికార్డ్స్ రావాలి కదా మనకి. ఇక్కడ టాప్ 2 స్టార్ అంటే ఇక్కడ ఇది రన్ చేసామంటే మనం 2 వాల్యూస్ వస్తున్నాయి. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇక్కడ నుంచి టాప్ 1 స్టార్ టాప్ 1 తీసుకోకూడదు. ఇక్కడ ఏం తీసుకోవాలి అంటే నేను టాప్ 1 రికార్డ్ తీసుకోవాలి ఫ్రమ్ ఎంప్లాయీ. టాప్ 1 స్టార్ ఫ్రమ్ దిస్
ఫ్రమ్ సబ్ క్వెరీలో పెట్టేసి అసెండింగ్ పెట్టేస్తే
సో టాప్ 1 కాదు, ఫ్రమ్
అసెండింగ్ పెట్టేసి
ఏ ఆర్డర్ బై అసెండింగ్ ఆర్డర్ బై సాలరీ ఇక్కడ వస్తుంది. ఆర్డర్ బై సాలరీ ఇది. నెక్స్ట్ ఇక్కడ ఒకటి వస్తుంది 3100. సో దీన్ని చేయాలంటే సెలెక్ట్ స్టార్ ఫ్రమ్
ఎంప్లాయీ
వేర్ సాలరీ
ఈక్వల్ టు.
ఓకే, దీన్ని ఇక్కడ పెట్టేసుకున్నాం అంటే వచ్చేస్తుంది. ఇది ఎంటైర్ సబ్ క్వెరీ. ఇప్పుడు 2 రికార్డ్స్ రావాలి మనకి. 2 రికార్డ్స్ వస్తాయి. సో ఇప్పుడు ఎంత హైయెస్ట్ సాలరీ కనుక్కోవాలంటే, ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ నేను 5th హైయెస్ట్ సాలరీ కనుక్కోవాలంటే జస్ట్ గివ్ ఏ 5th. దిస్ విల్ గివ్ అస్ ద 5th highest salary. 67832 is the 5th highest salary. If you want to check, you can go here and we have the data somewhere else in this. See, 5th highest is okay. Let me order this data by salary. Okay, sort, custom sort. Okay, salary largest to smallest. Okay, this is first highest and this is second highest, third, fourth, fifth. Fifth is what? 2550. This is coming. See, 2550.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is first we need to take the distinct salary and then I'm just taking a top records, which how many are top 5 or something, and I'm just doing order by and that I am passing to the salary column. This is how you will get the corrected value here. Calculate the nth highest salary. Okay, this is one way. Okay, first way is by using subqueries you can do. By using top command you can do, and the third method is there that we can do using analytical functions. Okay.
సార్ ఒరాకిల్ లో టాప్ కామెంట్స్ యూజ్ చేయొచ్చా?
Oracle లో టాప్ కమాండ్ నేను ఎప్పుడు చెక్ చేయలేదండి, ఒకసారి చెక్ చేయండి. టాప్ వర్క్ అవ్వదు. దాంట్లో ఏంటంటే రో నెమ్ అని, రో ఐడి అని, పీసుడో కాలమ్స్ ఉంటాయి, సూడో కాలమ్స్ అంటాం. ఓకే,
ఓకే
రో నెంబర్ అండ్ రో ఐడి. సో ఇఫ్ ఇన్ ద సేమ్ వే ఇప్పుడు మనం టాప్ 1 పెట్టాం కదా, అట్లా కాకుండా సెలెక్ట్ స్టార్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎంప్లాయీ వేర్ రో నెంబర్ లెస్ దాన్ ఆర్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు 2. ఆ రో నెంబర్ అను రో ఐడి మీకు కనపడదు జనరల్ గా. దే ఆర్ సూడో కాలమ్స్. ఫర్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీ రికార్డ్ ద రో నెంబర్ అండ్ రో ఐడి విల్ బి దేర్. సి టాప్ కమాండ్ ఎలా చేంజ్ అవుతుంది? టాప్ కమాండ్ యొక్క పొజిషన్ 1 2 3 ఉంది కదా, ఇవి అసైన్ చేయడం ఎలా అసైన్ చేస్తుంది? ఈ క్వరీ రన్ అయిన తర్వాత వచ్చే అవుట్పుట్ కి ఇస్తుందా లేదా రికార్డు? సెలెక్ట్ స్టార్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎంప్లాయీ. ఓకే, ఇలా వచ్చిందండి. ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ నేను టాప్ 1 అన్నా అనుకోండి, ఏ రికార్డ్ వస్తుంది? నాకు ఫస్ట్ రికార్డు ప్రెసిడెంట్ రికార్డ్ వస్తుంది. ఓకేనండి. నాకు సెలెక్ట్ స్టార్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎంప్లాయీ అనే క్వరీ ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేస్తే వచ్చిన అవుట్పుట్ లో ఫస్ట్ రికార్డ్ ఏదైతే అది ఇస్తుంది. దానికి ఫస్ట్ 1 2 3 4 5 అని ఇచ్చుకుంటా అవుతుంది. నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ రికార్డ్స్ ఎన్ని ఉంటే అన్ని రికార్డ్స్ 1 2 3 4 అని ఇచ్చుకుంటా వెళ్తుంది. సో దాంట్లో టాప్ 1 అన్నాను కాబట్టి టాప్ 1 రికార్డ్ ఇస్తుంది. సపోజ్ నేను కనుక ఇదే క్వరీని సెలెక్ట్ స్టార్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎంప్లాయీ ఆర్డర్ బై సాలరీ అన్నాను అనుకోండి, అసెండింగ్ ఆర్డర్ లోకి వెళ్తుంది. సో ఈ అవుట్పుట్ లో వచ్చిన టాప్ 1, ఇప్పుడు దీనికి 1 2 3 4 ఇక్కడ ర్యాంక్ నెంబర్స్ వచ్చినాయి చూసారా, అలా ఇంటర్నల్ గా 1 2 3 4 అని నెంగరించుకుంటుంది. సో దాంట్లో టాప్ 1 ఈ వచ్చిన అవుట్పుట్ లో టాప్ రికార్డ్, టాప్ ఫస్ట్, టాప్ సెకండ్ మీన్స్ the ranking based on your SQL query output, how the numbers rank, rankings are changing, right? So in the same way in Oracle, when you are running your query, based on your output, the row number will be regenerated. Suppose if you do select star from employee where select star from employee order by salary DESC అన్నారు అనుకోండి, సో the row number 1 అనేది highest salaried employee కి అసైన్ అవుతుంది. Suppose if you do select star from employee order by salary అన్నారు అనుకోండి, సో ద లోయెస్ట్ ఫస్ట్ మినిమం సాలరీడ్ ఎంప్లాయీ ఎవరైతే ఉన్నారో వాళ్ళకి రో నెంబర్ 1 ఉంటుంది. విచ్ మీన్స్ రో నెంబర్ ఈజ్ నాట్ స్టాటిక్, బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద అవుట్పుట్ దట్ యు ఆర్ జనరేటింగ్, సో ద రో నెంబర్ విల్ జనరేట్. ఇక్కడ కమాండ్ కూడా అలానే వర్క్ అవుతుంది.
అది ఇన్బిల్ట్ అనలిటికల్ ఫంక్షన్ సార్ ఒరాకిల్ లో రో నెంబర్ అనేది?
ఒరాకిల్ లో రో నెంబర్ అనేది ఇన్బిల్ట్ అండి.
ఓకే ఓకే,
రోనమ్ అని ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, సో పీ సూడో కాలమ్స్ ఇన్ ఒరాకిల్ అని కొట్టండి, మీకు వస్తుంది రో నెంబర్, రో ఐడి. ఓకే ఓకే అండి, ఇట్స్ ఆల్రెడీ ఓకే. 8:5 విల్ కంటిన్యూ విత్ ఆన్ కోరిలేట్ సబ్ క్వెరీస్ ఆన్ మండే. ఓకే,
Krishna, one query. Actually, how to delete duplicates from table? Actually, I have interview tomorrow. That is important question, right? That's why I'm asking.
Sorry,
I have an interview tomorrow.
Okay.
Actually, remove duplicates is the important question, right? That's why I'm asking now itself.
Okay. See, first, so in employee table, I just wanted to remove duplicates. Employee table. Guys, I'm just telling you guys here itself how to remove the duplicates. Okay, I can tell you, but if they ask in a different granularity, definitely you guys will miss it. Okay, anyway, try to understand, not a problem. Okay, so employee table, select star from employee. Okay, in this table I just wanted to delete the duplicate records. So if you want to delete the duplicate records, first you need to identify the record duplicates, right?
Yes, sir.
identify the duplicate records. So in this, to identify the duplicates, you need to know the granularity of the table. The table lo, what I know is employee ID. One employee ID should have, one employee should have only one record. If the employee has a more records, which means a duplicate.
Yes,
So how
sir.
will you check is select employee ID, comma, count of one as count from employee. Okay. Group by employee ID. Okay. So I need to, if one record is there means I don't need to bother about this record, one record. But if there is an employee which has a more than one record, I need to bother. So if I want to get means having count of one
Greater than 1.
So here I identified only one record which has a duplicate. So now I identified the duplicate records. Okay. So what I need to do is generally check this. Select star from employee where EMP ID equals to 6666. Okay. So since the information is same, right?
Yes, sir.
The information is same for these two tables. So what I need to do is, so since this information is same for both the records, distinct will work, right? Distinct star from employee. What distinct will do is, if there are any similar data, it will take only one and it will avoid the other one. So since I have taken a star, so star means all the columns. If there is any record with the same, then it will take only one among it. See, 666 is taking only one or not?
Yes, sir.
Only one. Okay, what you need to do? Distinct star into one table, dummy table, employee table. So I have told you, right?
Yes, sir.
For intermediary purpose, you can create a temporary tables. So I am just loading the data into a temporary table. Okay, 14 records I have loaded into this. And now I am just truncating the table employee. Truncate ఏం చేస్తుందండి ఎంప్లాయీ టేబుల్ ఉన్న డేటా మొత్తం రిలీజ్ చేస్తుంది. బట్ ఇక్కడ నేను ఎంప్లాయీ టేబుల్ ని ఇది పెట్టానండి, ఏది టెంపరీ టేబుల్ పెట్టా. రియల్ టైంలో మీరు టెంపరీ టేబుల్ పెట్టమాకండి, ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు ఈ టేబుల్ నుంచి డేటాను ట్రంకేట్ చేశానా, ఏదైనా నెట్వర్క్ ఇష్యూ వచ్చి సెషన్ క్లోజ్ అయింది అనుకోండి, ఈ ఎంప్లాయీ టేబుల్ ఉన్న డేటా కూడా పోయింది, అప్పుడు మనకి డేటా ఉండదు. సో డోంట్ డూ దట్. నేను ఇక్కడ సెషన్ క్లోజింగ్ ఏమి ఉండదు కాబట్టి క్రియేట్ చేశాను. డిఫరెన్స్ ఇన్సర్ట్ ఇంటూ ఎంప్లాయీ
ఫ్రమ్
సెలెక్ట్ స్టార్ ఫ్రమ్
hash employee.
So duplicates removed or not? Now run this. Do you see any record with more than one record?
No, sir.
This is one way, because you did this because you have the data same. Process run. Same values. For suppose the records is not the same, it has a duplicate. They are duplicated, but the different information is there. So in that case, how you can go it is generate a rank, generate row number. Or how I can generate a row number is select star comma. Okay, row number is the analytical function and row number over. So ఏ కాలం మీద చెక్ చేస్తున్నాం డూప్లికేట్స్ మనం?
employee
partition by employee ID. ఆర్డర్ బై సపోజ్ ఏదైనా ఐడెంటిఫై కాలమ్ సపోజ్ 2 రికార్డ్స్ ఉన్నాయండి. In these 2 records లో I just want to keep the latest record. How do you know which one is the latest? If you have timestamp available, then you can think it is the latest.
Yes, sir.
అవునా కదా? సో టైం స్టాంప్ లేదు, రెండిట్లో డిఫరెంట్ వాల్యూస్ అయినా ఏ రికార్డు ఉన్నా పర్లేదు నాకు అని వెన్ యూ ఫీల్ దట్ దెన్ ఆర్డర్ వైస్ సో ఎనీ కాలం ఏదో ఒకటి పెట్టేసండి ఆర్డర్ బై, నాట్ ఏ ప్రాబ్లం. ఆర్డర్ బై సాలరీ, ఓకే, యాజ్ ర్యాంక్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎంప్లాయీ. సో బిఫోర్ దట్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ డూయింగ్ ఈజ్ ఐఎమ్ జస్ట్ అగైన్ సో సి ఇన్సర్ట్ ఇంటూ duplicates లేవు కదా మనకి టేబుల్లో. ఐఎమ్ జస్ట్ ఇంటెన్షనల్లీ ఇన్సర్టింగ్ డూప్లికేట్స్. ఇన్సర్ట్ ఇంటూ ఎంప్లాయీ, సెలెక్ట్ స్టార్ ఫ్రమ్ ఎంప్లాయీ. ఏమైందండి? ఎంప్లాయీ వేర్ DEPID ఈక్వల్స్ టు 1001. ఇంకో ఈ 3 రికార్డ్స్ ని మళ్ళీ ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తున్నా. అంటే హౌ మెనీ డూప్లికేట్స్ ఉంటాయి మనకి?
3 duplicates.
సో ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఇది రన్ చేశారనుకోండి, ఉన్నాయా డూప్లికేట్స్?
Yes, sir.
సో ఇప్పుడు నేను ర్యాంక్ జనరేట్ చేస్తున్నా. ర్యాంక్ ఏమవుతుంది?
It will generate the same rank.
సేమ్ రికార్డ్ ఉన్న దగ్గర 1, 2 ఇక ఒక 10 ఉన్నాయి అనుకోండి సేమ్ రికార్డ్స్. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 అని ఉంటాయి. సో మనం ఒక రికార్డే ఉంచాలి కాబట్టి విల్ కీప్ ఆన్. ఓకే, సో ఇక్కడ సెలెక్ట్ స్టార్ ఫ్రమ్ ఇది వచ్చేసింది మనకి. ఓకే, ర్యాంక్ జనరేట్ అయింది. సో ఈ అవుట్పుట్ నేను తీసుకొని సెలెక్ట్ ఫ్రమ్, see this is a one kind of sub query. I am using output of this query as a input to the another query because I don't need all these columns. This rank I have generated for to correct data correctness only. I don't need this column anywhere. ఓకే, ఏ టేబుల్ లోడ్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు నాకు ఈ ర్యాంక్ కాలం. సో ఇక్కడ నేనేం తీసుకుంటాను? ఎంప్లాయీ ఐడి కామా ఈఎంపీ నేమ్ కామా జాబ్ నేమ్ కామా మేనేజర్ ఐడి కామా హైర్ రేట్ కామా సాలరీ కామా కమిషన్ కామా డిఈపిఐ.
Salary తప్పు సార్, salary స్పెల్లింగ్ తప్పు.
ఓకే, సాలరీ. ఓకే, సో ఏది తీసుకోవాలి? నేను ర్యాంక్ 1 ఉన్నది తీసుకోవాలా, 2 ఉన్నది తీసుకోవాలా, 3 ఉన్నది తీసుకోవాలా?
1 సార్.
2 ఉన్నది తీసుకున్నావు అనుకో, అన్నిటికీ 2 లేదు కదా.
Yes, sir.
అన్నిటికీ 2 లేదు కదా. అప్పుడేమవుతుంది? 2 ఉన్న రికార్డ్స్ ఎన్ని ఉన్నాయి?
3 ఉన్నాయి.
3 రికార్డ్సే కదా. అప్పుడు నువ్వు ర్యాంక్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు T అన్నా అంటే ఆ 3 రికార్డ్సే కదా నీకు వచ్చేది. నీకు ఎన్ని కావాలి? డూప్లికేట్స్ ఎలిమినేట్ అవ్వాలి. మోర్ దాన్ 1 ఉన్నాయి మొత్తం పోవాలి. అంటే ఇఫ్ యూ టేక్ ఫర్ 1 ఉన్నా 2 ఉన్నా 3 ఉన్నా రో నెంబర్ అయితే ఫస్ట్ 1 జనరేట్ అయిందిగా. డూప్లికేట్ ఉందనుకోండి ఇంకో సీక్వెన్స్ నెంబర్ జనరేట్ అయింది. డూప్లికేట్ లేకపోతే ఒక రికార్డ్ ఒక ర్యాంక్ అనేది 1 అనేది ఇస్తుందిగా. సో మనం ఇక్కడ ర్యాంక్ 1 అనేది తీసుకోవాలి. సో వీ షుడ్ టేక్ ద ర్యాంక్ 1. చూడండి 14 రోజుకి వచ్చేసినాయా?
Yes, sir.
సో లోడ్ దిస్ డేటా ఇంటూ వన్ టైమ్ టేబుల్. ఓకే, okay, next same thing, truncate the table, employee sorry from temp. See 14 records inserted. Now go and check. Do you see any duplicates? No. Okay.
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 This is how you need to identify the duplicates and remove the duplicates. Depends upon the data, you need to choose the way. Okay, this is the best way for any type of thing. This is the best rank, generate a rank, and okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. Thank you. Our next class is on Monday. Okay.
Okay, sir.